Hey guys, I'm back with another video. It's time to continue playing against the bots. So I stopped off when I was playing Eleni last time, the 400 rated Eleni. You can see here that we're up quite a bit of material, 16 points to be exact. So I'm up a queen, a rook, and two pawns. Should be a pretty easy conversion, but let's see if Eleni can put up a good defense. So my knight's in the corner. I'm gonna bring him back, just like get the knight back into the game because the knight's stuck. All right, what should we do now? I want to push my pawn forward, but I'm a little bit worried that he's going to go bishop b2 and then attack my queen. So I don't really want to do that anymore. Instead, I'm just going to bring my knight out because when you have pieces, when you're up material, what better than to develop them, right? No, I mean, Eleni is... Okay, now Eleni is blundered a rook and a pawn. That's a fork Eleni. Okay. So we'll just take all of Eleni's pieces right here. Let's go. All right, we should be able to deliver checkmate soon. Man, I feel like we're going to destroy the Magnus bot at this rate. Like, so far the games have been pretty clean, pretty crisp and clean. So, keep a check. And we should have a checkmate Hikaru style. Can I pre-move? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there you go. All right. On to the next spot. What's the next spot? Let's see. That is the Eleni bot. Remember, we're going to play all the bots, so we might still be playing another... we're going to play Noel. We're up to 550, guys, so let's see if 550 is going to play much better than 400. Hey, no comments on my opening. Okay, and then you decide to push your pawn to a4. Probably one of the worst first moves. Good job. I mean, there's my comment on the opening, Noel. Pawn a5. Okay, well, he's just running his... Well, when they do that, you just got to hit them with the scholar's mate. Like, this is the easiest way you're going to win games, guys. I'm threatening f2. Come on, give me this. Ah, he doesn't fall for the scholar's mate. It's okay, though, because he hung his rook to a fork. So, let's start exchanging presents. Sure, I'm down for that. I mean, you can have my pawn, I guess. Take it. Yep. That was a good capture. All right, now we're threatening to bring our bishop into the game, and you can kind of see how, well, now I can't bring my bishop into the game because you'll take with this queen, but no, well, you hung your knight, man. Your queen was protecting your knight, so that's too bad. A check, nothing we can't deal with, just block. King d2, once again. To develop is generally never a mistake, so look at you, like a kid on Christmas morning. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, but all right, because I'm literally destroying you right now, kid. Rook a4. His king's in the center, so there's the saying in chess, when their king is in the center, you just got to blow up the center, because then they're going to get checkmated. I don't even need to think of how it's going to happen, I just got to believe in it. Ouch, watch where you point that thing. Wait, I'm threatening a pretty funny checkmate here, guys. Just let me play c2, don't take the pawn. Ah, he moved his queen, so it's no longer checkmate because now he has an escape square. That's all right. That is okay. Well, free material. You made it. What would you like? Well, you just took my queen, man. Why'd you do that? All right. Boom. So if you guys want a strategy on how to beat these bots, especially if you're struggling with the beginner bots, you just got to develop your pieces. That's the most important thing. And they'll oftentimes hang pieces. You probably will too, but like you just got to hang pieces less than like Noel did right here, right? Want to play again? Maybe in the future, Noel, but I have some other bots to play against right now. We're trying to work our way up to the world champion bot. All right, let's see. Oliver. Oliver's next. Oliver. Let's play no funny business, all right? Bet. All right, I'm going to start the new opening. I'm going to play the English. Kind of tired of playing e4. So for those of you who play the English, there's probably something to learn here. All right, once again, control the center. d6, I can keep developing. Queen d7? Man, why do these bots love to like move their queen out early? I don't really understand the point. I mean, she has the most powerful piece, but like that's why you got King e7? Okay, I guess we're just playing a Bong Cloud now. Um, cool. Um, I could have won the free pawn, but I don't want to trade queens, so... Oh, okay, now pawn h5. I feel like I'm being trolled here, guys. This is all part of the plan. I don't know what plan you have, buddy, but there's no way that, like, it's a good one, so... Stop messing with my plans. King d6. Okay, so... I mean, if his king is in the center, like, is he playing King of the Hill or what? Because... Should be a quick checkmate pronto. Alright, let's cover up this e6 square so his king can't run there. And now I'm just going to move my knight somewhere. Like, guys, this is a hilarious checkmate. The move knight b4. Oh, wait, no, that's not actually... Wait, he just has king e7. What am I doing? See, even 3000s are terrible at chess. Yeah, I forgot his king could move backwards. Unfortunate. Now his king is actually safe, so I kind of trolled myself. Oliver has bamboozled me, but it is okay because this position is still pretty good. We should have a checkmate coming up right here. Strategic threat. A little bit more than a strategic threat, but all right, and here is our mate. We check. Wait, where's the mate? Where's the mate? Check. King f6. Is there a mate? There's no way his king can just like run here and then here and then here. Like, this should not be allowed. I mean, like, I get I can win the game, but like I really want to deliver checkmate here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna sack the queen. Let's sacrifice the queen and okay. I'm kind of desperate. I'm looking for a checkmate. All right, I don't see the checkmate. His king is just like Thanos right here. It's literally just running all over the board. So let's just make it a little bit easier on myself. I guess I just don't have the skills. Here is the mate. We finally did a checkmate. So that was Oliver. He did the king run of the century. How many king moves he made a king move like every single move. That's like pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever played a game with that many king moves before. Milika. All right. Wait, Milika. Okay, Milika is Serbian. So you've been practicing? All right. Play against my London system then. My dad says this is a good move. D5. Finally a good opening. Milika knows what Oliver does not know. Either N. Oliver N. Oh well. We're still at the 550 range. Okay, this is a pretty standard opening. Like, black is controlling the center. Pieces are placed really well. Bishop d6. I like that move. I really like this move. It's just like we're just playing mainline stuff. I'm mixing up it a bit. Okay, bishop takes e5 is technically slightly inaccurate because now I have control over the dark squares. But, I mean, understandable. b5, well, that's a free pawn. But I want to be generous because Milika was playing, like, pretty good moves. I'll just pretend I didn't see that free pawn. I'll give you a chance to defend it. Okay, well, this is the first pawn in the game. So what I just did is I played queen f3, putting pressure on the f6 knight, and Milika decides to play pawn to g5, a mild distraction. Unfortunately, that hangs the knight because now the pawn is no longer protecting the knight. Therefore, I'll take the knight. Now the bots love putting their queen on d7. I don't know, it's like their favorite square for some reason. Now queen d6. Well, I mean, you could have just done that in the first place, right, Milika? It's all right, though. Queen b4. Okay, the queen is coming in. It's a really scary queen. Unfortunately, you can't just attack with one piece. That is one thing I noticed that the bots love to do, guys. Like, if you're struggling to beat these bots, you have to be really careful about their queen attack because a lot of the time the bots try to attack with one queen. And the best way to counter that is to simply just be like, you can't only just attack with one queen because the only thing that they can do with the queen is win pieces, right? Okay, well, this is not winning a piece. Actually, you know what? Should I take the queen? Should I just have fun and I'll just have fun. I'm down to have some fun. G4. All right, let's threaten mate. Queen e7. Queen D. Well, now I gotta take the queen. That's forced. Okay, you can have my queen. Well, what are you gonna return then? I mean, you did stop my checkmate, but it's probably not good enough, so. Yeah, let's go. Milika. Alright. So far, we haven't really had a big challenge yet. I mean, I guess that's kind of expected. We're still in the beginner bot territory, but... Okay, now we're playing against Aaron. We're up to 700. You never met Bobby Fischer? Well, me neither, Aaron. I guess we both have that in common. E45, King's Gambit. Let's see how bots respond to the King's Gambit. Okay, he takes. A5. Don't understand the purpose of this move. So this is the other principle that I really endorse. If you don't know what they're trying to do, what you just got to do is just throw in the Scholar's Mate. Not really, guys. That's actually not true. But, like, I have a lot of bots to play, so don't blame me for trying to end the games fast. A4, he's just... I mean, he's developed, like, no pieces. Aaron, why are we not developing? What rating do bots start developing their pieces? Okay, G6 is kicking back my queen. That's a pretty good move. I actually don't have a great score for my queen, because if I drop my queen back, he has a move like Queen E6. I like that move. His idea is that he wants to trade off the queens. And obviously, since I have sacrificed a pawn and I have a better attack, I'm just going to keep my queen on the board. Well, okay, well, I think that Aaron did not realize that when I kept my queen on the board, I'm also threatening his queen. So now I'll take his queen, and then his rook is also hanging. What does she ever do to you? Well, it's not about what she did to me, it's what she can do to me. Gotta keep that in mind, right, guys? All right, so queen takes G8, free knight. We're just picking up pieces. You see it, and what are you gonna do about it? Just because you see it does not mean you can stop it. Okay, rook E8. Wait, is there like a really... Alright, doesn't look like there's a really cool mate I can do, so I'll just keep checks. There's a checkmate. New bot. So we finished with Aaron. Now we're going to play John Jay. Okay. What should you play against John Jay? Alright, let's try to use the bot's opening against him. We're going to go 1A4, the where opening. I'm going to try to play like a bot this game. Well, only the opening, because I actually want to win, but... Alright. Wait. John Jay is actually like playing well. She's developing her knights and taking control of the center. Maybe I need to take this game a little bit more seriously. Hey, I mean, why not push my pawns one more square forward, right? Time to start cleaning off the board. And there you... Knight B8? I mean, he could have taken my pawn, but okay. And now I have no pieces developed. So let's see how I'm able to play this game with no pieces developed. This is like... Okay, so assume you're playing like a bot in the opening, right? How do you win when you have nothing developed? This is an important question because in chess you'll often find yourself in really bad situations. So I have nothing developed, so I'm going to start developing my pieces. That's probably a good place to begin, right? Knight A6, and now I can go E4 with the pretty cool threat of taking the knight if she takes my pawn. So it is a little... Well, okay, there's a free knight. So now everything developmental runs out the window because John Jay, in fact, is down a knight, so it doesn't even matter how bad my development is right now because I'm up a lot of material. Okay, well, protect the pawn. I think you might have sacrificed a bit too much here today. I think you did too, John Jay. All right. Capture. And now get your king to safety as soon as possible. One of the most important rules in chess, king safety. Okay, now I'm going to take... I'm using some tactical tricks here. If she takes, I have rook e... Okay, I mean, knight a3, it technically... Alright, let's see if I can be a little bit fancy here. I'll just capture the knight. Queen a... Bro, like, do you not see I can take your queen? I'm not even going to take your queen. I'm going to threaten checkmate. Because checkmate ends a game in one move. Taking your queen... Okay, you move your queen back. Respectable. Maybe I should have took John Jay's queen because she made the best move in the position, so... I might have underestimated you a little bit there, but like, can you blame me for underestimating someone who plays Queen A5 when my rook is on A6? Like, come on, guys. Bishop H6 captures. Okay. Simply just take the bishop. And now you can see that I all of a sudden have like quite a few pieces developed here, so I'm not doing too badly. Okay, now we're just up too much material. Like, John Jay is in really big trouble here. And where is... Now when you see, like, I have rook, queen, rook. She effectively does not really have any defenders here, so... Now all I have to do is find a way to checkmate. So if I go rook check, John Jay's going to go king g7, and I don't want to allow that. So instead, what I'm going to do is bring my queen up, and then keep a rook check. And that should be guaranteed me. Queen h2, pretty desperate. I'll just take it. Was that a sacrifice? That was not a sacrifice. That was a blunder. And there we go. Checkmate, John Jay. I feel like the game quality is getting a lot better, though, because, like, at first, when we were playing against the bots, it was like they were playing, like, troll openings. Now they're playing, like, real openings. Like, I'm going to go e4, and then they're not going to, like, push the a-pawn, right, or the h-pawn. Yeah, see? e5. Okay. Queen f6, Scholar's Mate trick. The way to counter Scholar's Mate is to develop your pieces and just, like, not allow black to take on it. No, okay, well, I mean, that's... I can do some simple math. That's, like, 9 points, the queen, and 3 points, the knight. So you developed your queen. You spent 1, 2 moves, moving your queen. Queen f6, queen f3, and then you just gave it up. So I should have a pretty good position here. And now I will just threaten to take your f7 pawn. Do you know what's going on? I do not know what's going on. I'm pretty confused here. I mean, I know bishop a3. How many squares can you develop the bishop to where, like, you lose the bishop? I mean, here, like, you don't lose the bishop. Here, 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 you lose the bishop in 2 ways. My queen is attacking it, and so is my pawn. I'll start with a check, and then I will be very generous and simply move my pawn forward because I don't want to take Mina's bishop right here. Coming for you with what, your bishop? No, you're not. Okay, bishop c8. Well, she stopped my checkmating threat because bishop g5 was a checkmating threat. Now I'm going to take because I don't want the king to run this way. So I'm going to preemptively cover that square. Well, she stopped it again. Okay, Mina's being really annoying here. Just let me checkmate you, Mina. Knight c6. Alright, I'll capture. Then I can just take. Okay, we're just going to take all of Mina's pieces right here. Wondering if I should do a troll checkmate. Probably not. It's already been a difficult game for Mina right here. You're starting to get a little bit worried. As you should. As you should, Mina. Alright, there's our checkmate. Who is next on the chopping block?